Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys have been blessed and staying safe. It's Father's Day, and y'all know me, I'm a last minute crafter. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I will be sublimating these dog tags that I got from Amazon, or like the military dog tags. So this is the box that they come in. They were, I want to say $15 if I'm not mistaken. So you get enough for 15 dog tags. So you get 15 of these blanks. You get the thinnest heat tape I have ever seen in my life. And I'm probably not even going to use that because it's not even going to fit on my tape dispenser. But it was free. And then you get all of the chains, and they come just like this too. And then you get your dog tags. Now, they do have a protective covering over them, and just for the sake of time, I've gone ahead and removed it because I tell y'all what, some of those coverings are so hard to get off, and you have to be careful. What I'm doing now is I just got some paper towels wiping if I had any oils or anything on my finger. I'm wiping that off now. And let me get my measuring tape out to measure these. Well, I'll measure them after I get done. But y'all, whenever you're doing these blanks, pressing these blanks, I feel like the hardest part is getting that doggone protective covering off. I tell you what, that stuff is hard. I'm like, gee whiz, why does it have to be so hard to come off? And you got to be careful because sometimes you can actually scratch whatever your substrate is, because I had to use my weeding pick to, I could be talking and doing this at the same time, I'm sorry. I had to use my weeding pick to get it. And this is hot, so let me make sure I got that right. I've got my heat press set up to 397 degrees. Most substrates call for 400 degrees at 60 seconds. So I'm just gonna do 397 for probably 60 seconds, or just whenever it goes off. I notice sometimes the longer you press them, they have the tendency to want to burn, like the colors darken. And I hope by me moving this, it didn't just shift. So I'm pressing these as a gift for my brother. One of them, he's an Alabama fan, so of course it's got the Crimson Tide logo on there. Y'all, I'm not selling this. This is a gift. And he mentioned one day, he was like, I wish I had a dog tag with mommy's picture on it. So I'm putting my mom's picture on one of them. And then the other one is the Alabama Crimson Tide tag. Always, and I probably should have said it beforehand, use a cover sheet or a blowout sheet. This just protects the top of your heat press. And I know a lot of y'all are seasoned crafters, but for the newbies that have never done sublimation before, the reason why I put that piece of paper on top so it doesn't bleed through. I am using Asub sublimation paper. The ink release is amazing with Asub, but it does have the tendency to bleed through. And I'll show you what I mean. So like you can barely see it here, but this is where the ink came through off of the top of this paper. And so if you're not careful, that will end up on top of your heat press. Oh, y'all, when I tell you this stuff is hot, and I don't know what I did. Listen, this is what happens when you're unorganized crafter. Let me get my little glove because this thing is hot. I'm going to show it to you, then I'm going to press the other side. That's my mom. Shoot, now I want one for myself. Dang. Here's the Alabama one. These are double-sided, which is why I got them. I'm just going to tear this in half because I taped it to the paper. I need to adjust the pressure on my heat press because I've noticed with certain substrates, y'all, this thing is super hot because they're metal. So I'm going to do this, turn it over, and tape it down. But what I was saying, sometimes it's like you can see the tape marks on the actual substrate. So I'm trying to do it that way. This right here, I'm going to set it directly over this hole. Flip it over right here. And I don't know, let me turn this over again because I feel like it shifted while I was putting it down on the paper. Y'all, these are hot. But yeah, these are double-sided, which I think is super cool. And I'm just going to tear this other piece off so it doesn't bleed through. Again, 400 degrees for 60 seconds. This is, as I stated earlier, a last-minute Father's Day gift for my twin. Plus, I just wanted to buy these anyway. I don't know if y'all remember these chains from back in the day. Let me put my glove right here. And it just, you see that right there? Which side does it come through? Of course, it don't want to act right because I'm on a video recording, but you're supposed to be able to, okay, there it is. Lift it up a little bit to slide it through that little part, and then just put the little dog tag on there. And I'm gonna measure these once I get them out, and I'll show you how big they are. Always, whenever you're making anything craft wise, always do your own measurements. Or either if you can, make your own template. A lot of templates, of course, can be purchased off of Etsy. But at the same time, you know, all substrates are not created equal. So I just have gotten into the habit of making my own template. That way I know it's exact. And I do have a video, y'all, that is super duper hot. I do have a video on my channel on how to make your own templates. That's way it's exact. But of course, you always want to print it a little bit bigger than the actual image itself, because if you don't put it on there exactly, it'll kind of come off. So here's the Alabama one. That actually looks good. Here's the front. Here's the back. So just to measure it, let me get my little piece of measuring tape out. I would say this is probably maybe 2.5, not quite 2.5 inches long. I'm sorry, I'm all out of focus. And like 1.25 wide. So and that's just because people will ask what the dimensions are, but always, as I stated, all blanks are not created the same. So I'm just gonna, I didn't realize I'm just gonna thread this through here. Pull it all the way. Let me take this glove off, and I'm only gonna do one for the sake of time. I've noticed the longer my videos are, the harder it is for me to upload them to YouTube. I actually tried to upload another video, a tutorial that I did that was so long. I actually had a Temu haul. And I tried to upload that haul, and it was like 26 minutes long, and it would not let me upload it for nothing. So I'm gonna try to keep this short, but this is what it looks like. This is double-sided sublimation dog tag. I got these off of Amazon. I'll try to post the link in the description, or not, I'll come back and post it in the comments. So remember, these come with a protective clear cover, so remember to remove that when you press. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give me a huge thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section. Say hey or something else. And let me show you the box since we're here. And if y'all want me to do a tutorial on this, let me know. So this is a hat gift box. This is made with cardstock, and it was an image. I'm sorry about the SVG from So Fancy. So you take the hat off, and this is the box. So I got something else to go in it, and I'm just gonna, you know, put this in there with the other one and his other gift, and then put the top on. How cool is that? So if y'all want to see me do a tutorial on how to do this, go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section. But anyway, let me go ahead and hop off because I'm already at 11 minutes. As I always say, do whatever makes you happy. And for me, that's crafting. Happy Father's Day. Stay safe. Bye now.